Testing. You can hear me. I can hear you. Awesome. Let's go. All right. And we are live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the SlattCast. I am your host, Matt Mancole, aka Slat Aces, and today we are accompanied by the Rico Suave.
So guys,
How's it going, bro? How you been?
been good. Just working a lot of hours in the construction field.
Hey, construction, big monies.
Yes, sir. Well, not yet. I still have to. I'm still an apprentice, so I have to, build my way up. But once I'm
Yeah.
fully there, then yeah, I'll probably.
What's the max or out of the people you know at your job site, what's the highest wage you've heard that someone's making there?
Probably like my boss. He's like a manager. He's like a supervisor, but like ahead of a supervisor. So he's like in the 60s. So like he's really up there. He's living life. He's really good.
60 an hour.
Yes, sir.
Would you say he's a really hard worker in person? Like, have you seen him work? Have you seen him in action?
In action, not really, but from like the stories he told me, like he built his wife a gazebo. He like he renovated his own garage, so he lives in the garage now. Like his garage is his master bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you could say that he knows a lot. He knows a lot. He knows legit like a lot of what he's doing, in the construction field.
Yeah, I see. Growing up, actually, in my first ever household that I was raised in, we turned our garage into a bedroom as well. So I think that's a common thing that people do. Would you say?
No, yeah, I agree. When I lived in Pacheco, my parents like they made the living room like this. We had two living rooms, so the biggest living room. They made that into like, they put like curtains like a divider, and they made like 3 rooms.
Yeah.
And then my stepdad would rent those rooms
I see.
to get like the extra bag.
Yeah, honestly, it is smart. That's some entrepreneurship right there.
Yeah.
But who's do you think you need to get permission from anyone? Like, I'm not too into real estate or anything, but do you think you need to actually own the house, or how we're renting this home? Do you think we need permission for sure from the homeowner, correct?
Yeah, I feel like for us, we for sure need permission from the homeowner because, again, it's not really our house. We're just renting it.
Yeah.
It's their house. We're just living in it and paying the rent,
We really are. We really are, though.
No, really, 100% really are. But yeah, but if we did have our own house, yeah, we can do whatever we want because like it's legit our own house,
Hey, hopefully it gets to the point where our homeowner really likes us. He'll sell us the house.
That is the plan.
Cause imagine with the bedrooms that we have in here. Imagine if we wanted a bigger house ourselves, and we just have new or random people. It could be people we trust actually to live in this house and pay rent.
You just gotta know if that does happen, we have some messed up neighbors, so
yes,
you gotta be quiet.
Oh my God, that is the only downside. Oh, I forgot to mention, Rico, he wasn't in the last episode of the podcast, but he is one of my lovely roommates.
Yes,
Love
sir.
this guy to death, honestly.
My room is the downstairs room. A lot of privacy. Except we have a lot of people, you're trying to sleep, and there's a lot of things going, so like, yeah, it does get a little noisy downstairs, but it's okay. Our walls are pretty good to the point where my friends can have as much fun as they want, and it does not bother me at all.
Yeah, with Rico's job, actually, it does involve him having to wake up super early. For me, my job, you already know, I'm a server. I'm allowed to sleep in. I could just sleep in and then wake up at any time and then go to the job. And I kind of wanted to ask, do you think a majority of people like working early morning jobs?
Um, for me, I like working morning jobs just because it's pretty cool. Um, I get to go to work really early, and then by the time like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock hits, I'm already done, and I've already done my whole 8 hours. And then by the time I get home, I have the rest of the day to do whatever I want. But there is sacrifices because once you work in the morning, you can't really be hanging out at
Mm,
night with your friends. And for us, we like to hang out at night a lot.
we do.
And I feel like I can't hang out at night as much as I used to back then. But it's okay. It's just sacrifices I got to make. But I can always hang out like Friday nights and the weekends. So,
I mean, yeah, that is true. We do live in the house together, so like, we could always find that little bit of time where we could like always talk and like kick it.
yes, sir.
But yeah, um, yeah, you're really liking the job though, right? Like, it's not too hard labor on you, like not too laborious.
The labors, it is heavy. I do got to lift up like sheetrock. Sheetrock's like about like I think 30 pounds. And like, I mean, I can lift a 30 pound, but a sheetrock is like a big rectangular like sheet. And it's
I
like,
see.
it's really big. It's 4 feet tall. And I think the width, I'm not sure what the width is. I think the width is like 8 feet, but it's very tall. And like, I mean, if I keep doing it, like I'll probably adapt to it, and like it won't be a big thing, but it is a lot of labor.
Hmm.
You're also putting your life on the line.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't want to like manifest anything bad or any harm on anyone, but have you? What was the like craziest like most potential hazardous thing you've seen like happen on the site?
I didn't see it, but from what I heard, one of our coworkers from a different squad got injured with a grinder.
Grinder.
What a grinder is something that you can grind, like something metal, and like let's say like some like a metal thing is blocking your way, you can just grind it out. It's basically like it's like a blade that goes in circles, and it's like you're shaving it off.
I see.
So yeah, so this guy, I think he's like in his late 50s, early 60s. He was like on a ladder, and he was trying to grind like this metal thing out of like this beam, and it went really bad. It has a lot of torque if you don't know how to use it, and he's been working in the field for a long time, so I'm pretty sure he knows. But like he's really old, so like I think his like his strength kind of gave up on him, and like it like torqued, and then it like cut up like half his cheek and like
No
underneath
way.
the eye. Thank God he was wearing his glasses, because if he wasn't, he would have lost the eye. But
Oh yeah,
yeah,
no. Safety equipment first, always.
yeah.
Damn, they teach you all that before you get into the field, correct?
For me, like I work with like Mexicans, so like Mexicans, like just
They go straight into the
they
field.
go straight. They don't care if they get like injured and all that stuff. They don't like wearing helmets. They don't like wearing no safety glasses unless you need to when there's like a lot of sparks in your face. But they're just basically just raw, like no gloves, no helmets. They'll wear knee pads if they want to, but they kind of don't want to. I learned like about like safety because of at DVC.
DVC.
I took in like an OSHA class, so I know a lot about like safety. So I already know everything. They don't have to tell me, but like I don't know. I'm kind of adapting to like how working with Mexicans, how like they just don't like wearing safety, and I
I see.
understand why, because it's boring. Like
Boring.
I don't like wearing a helmet. I have to though, because anything could happen.
Anything could happen. Yeah.
I don't like wearing my safety glasses because I think it's foggy and like there's a lot of dust in it. And then when I clean it, like my gloves, just like it gets more dust in the like my lens, and I'm like, nah,
It's
there's
just
no point.
it's just like a hassle at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
I do like wearing my knee pads though, because it makes me feel like a badass. Like it makes me feel like I'm doing something. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
really
so
do.
funny. Do they provide you with equipment, or you gotta low key buy everything on your own?
My boss said that he would provide me with equipment, but
He never did.
he never did.
Ah.
He wasn't like stuck to his word
Mm.
at all. But it's all right. I mean, I have like the basic tools. I have like impact, and then a drill gun, and then just that's all I need.
Yeah.
My tool belt too. So yeah, that's all I need.
And I hear at construction sites where I don't mean to sound any you know sound like racist or anything like racial slurs, but I hear where construction sites where there are like a lot of Mexicans, they do tend to bully the newbies, like the new guy, the rookies. And I was just wondering, like, if you're a construction worker yourself, you're new on the job, first day. Uh, were you that new guy? Like, were the higher ups, like the seniorities, like were they on you? Like,
Nah, for me, 100%. That's true. A lot of. I was a new guy. This is my 5th month in this construction job. It's called Blue Line, the company. Yeah, the first couple months was very rough. I didn't know. I didn't have no friends, nothing. They were really on me. There's one guy named Heda. He was really cool. Like, he taught me everything. He taught me how to screw nails on a wall, which I already know how to do. It's pretty easy. You just screw it in.
common sense.
But I didn't know that you're supposed to screw it a type of way, like make sure the nail was kind of all the way in the wall, because if the nail's sticking out, that can be pretty bad, because it's not really, it is holding the sheet, but it needs to hold the sheet like really good. So he taught me a lot about that. And then yeah, but yeah, overall, like, yeah, it's really true. They really do pick on you. They'll see any way to just bully you and like tell you like, hey, that's not how you do it, and or hey, you're doing this bad, or like they just scream at you because either you're slow or you just don't know what you're doing. So yeah.
I mean, they say that they do that like to test your hardness, like your
No,
your
100%.
toughness, or do you think that's just how like the culture is? Like, do you think that's just how they treat like people below them?
I feel like just Mexican in general, like they just want you to be tough, and like they want you to, like, they'll show you their way, but their way can be very like mean and all that, but they're just doing that to get you stronger. My uncle, before starting the job, he did tell me that, like, once you get in, you're gonna get bullied. People are not gonna like you. They think that you might take their spot because you can speak Spanish and English. So like, and they can't speak English. So like,
Right. That adds value to your portfolio.
yeah, 100%. But overall, like, if you do get bullied though, just keep pushing through it. Like, you'll eventually get better. They'll eventually stop talking about you, stop bullying you, and like actually like you because you gotten better and you're actually helping them out. So just keep doing what you're doing. Don't ever like let a freaking 40-year-old guy like yell at you or pick on you. Like, just ignore him. They'll eventually like stop saying it, and then when you guys get like hella close, you can start talking back to him, and then like bully them, but like in like a fun way. Not like towards the job, because if you bully them about like the job, then you're fucked up, because they taught you everything they have, and then now you're bullying them because they don't know how to. You think that they don't know what they're doing, but they for sure know what they're doing.
You gotta show them that you know your worth.
Yeah, 100%.
They're gonna respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but so like Mexicans, they can really pick on you really tough, to the point where you really want to quit. Like, I really want to quit so bad just because they pick on me every freaking day. My boss, his name is Israel. He's the one that got me in. One time, just was one time, I went to his house it was like Christmas. I went there just he was doing a little Christmas party. My mom told me to go, so I went. It was cool. We played like some Mexican games. We like ate some pozole, had like a fun time, opened some gifts. He gave me $100. He didn't have to, but he just did. That's just how nice he is. At the end of the day, when I said I had to go, because I had to go to my friend's party, it was at my friend. If you're watching this, is Mark. It was his Christmas party. We all went. But
Shout out Marky.
but before I went, I told my boss, yeah, I'm gonna leave. I gotta go to a friend's party. And he's like, can I talk to you outside? I was like, yeah, we can talk. The first thing he just told me is like, he called me son, and then he stopped himself and said, is it okay if I can call you son? And I said, yeah, you can call me son. It doesn't bother me.
Wow, what a guy.
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't bother me. I didn't think it was gonna like be a big problem, but when he called me son at work, everybody at work thought like he was my dad, and they all just kept saying like, "Ooh, you're the boss's son, like." Freaking, you're gonna take over the company now. You're gonna take over a spot. You can get people fired. Blah blah blah. And I'm
Were
like,
they
bro.
saying it in a sense of like jealousy, like
I feel like jealousy, but at the same time, like, just to pick on me.
just to pick on you, right? Because you're the new guy.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, is this your dad? I'm like, no, he's not my dad. Like, he just he knows my mom and my dad. He's just like a family friend. He's like, oh, like, but he calls me son. I'm like, he just calls me son because he just wants to. And I look like a son to him. And he's like, nah, like, that's your dad, huh? Like, why you gotta lie? And I'm like, that's not my dad. And they just keep doing that because they know that it gets to me. Just because I do have a dad, but my dad hasn't been with me since like 14 years. He's been He's in Mexico right now. He just, stuff happens and he's over there now. But it's all right. But yeah, he just he called me son at work, and then everybody heard that, and they all like started picking on me and telling me like, "Hey, that's your dad, huh?" I'm like, nah. So like, it gets really annoying, but like it's whatever. Like I got used to it.
At the end of the day, that was just a rumor, and it's
Mm.
crazy. Like some people love going to work, like mainly for the environment, like their coworkers, especially. Like that's why I like going to the job, because of my coworkers.
No, Jen for sure. Jen for sure. Like Jen, I'll go to Jen just to like have fun with my friends and like obviously get money,
Yeah, of course.
But just have fun. Like working with all your homies, like it's a blessing,
Yeah.
It's really cool.
But going back to that topic though, like it's crazy how like rumors could spread, and they spread like a wildfire at workplaces. You know what I mean? Especially like, it doesn't matter how close you get with your coworkers, like the littlest things could spread, and it's kind of contagious. It's scary.
I hate it though.
Even something like that, now people, there's probably people till this day that still think that's your dad. Even though has it been cleared up that you're clearly not the son?
No matter how many times I tell them that's not my dad, they still don't believe me.
And it's all of them, or what?
It's all of them.
All of them? That's tough.
We had a freaking company party where like there was tacos and all that stuff, and he was introducing the new guys, my boss. I wasn't the new guy this time. There's other new guys over there, but these new guys, they know what they're doing. Me, I'm a new guy. I'm an apprentice, so I'm like legitly new. I'm a rookie. I don't know anything about construction, but like these guys, like they know. So they were introducing them. He looked at me. He's like, "Oh, also can't forget about my son." He said my son. And it was a company dinner, so like company means like the entire coworkers, the whole squad, everybody, the whole groups were all there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's the kid." And I'm like, "That's his dad." And I'm like, "Oh, he ruined it more." And like, it gets worse.
I really feel like it's how he like emphasized it. Was he like, "All right, this is my son Rico," or like, "This is my son Rico"? Like,
no, I feel like he said it like my son, to like piss me, to like just to let it be known, because he knows that like a lot of people like do that, and I feel like him saying it like that like really like let it known that hey like that I'm like his freaking kid, but I'm not, because I work he's not always on the field. He just wakes up and goes to the job sites and see if we're doing right. But I work with his brother, his little brother. His little brother's my supervisor, so he's in my crew. So I feel like his little brother tells him, "Hey, when you call him son, like it really triggers him. Like he doesn't like that." And I feel like when he said it in the company, and I feel like he was testing me.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like he was fucking testing me.
But then that's just what they do, Like they test you, and
man, like
they just test your hardness.
They're just bullies, bro. Mexicans are just bullies in general.
You're not a bully though.
No, not now, but like back then, like in middle school, I was like an asshole. I feel like
you could admit that yourself. You were an asshole when you were younger.
Yeah, bro. I like pick on somebody's weight. I literally went up to the skinny kid, and like he had a muscle tee. And muscle tees in middle school were called tank tops, but I just call it a muscle tee. I'm like, why are you wearing a muscle tee if you have no muscles? Whoa. Straight up to his face, and he's like, it's hot. I just want to wear it. And I was like, you got no muscles, bro. Like, why you wearing that shit?
Dang, that's tough. That's like if I were to wear a tank top right now.
No, but you're actually cut. Like this guy, he was skinny, but like it was just straight. Like there's no definition, nothing like that. He's just straight. And I'm like, God, like I feel like bad. Like,
and nowadays though, you'd look at that guy and you'd give him props for his confidence.
No, I give him props, and I would never do that again, just cause one, like that kid that I said that to, he was like. He was 5'1", and when we hit high school, he's 6'2". No. And I'm 5'8", and this motherfucker, this skinny short kid that I freaking bullied. Like, not even bullied, but I just picked on like that. In high school, we freaking grew like 6 inches, 6 or 7, and then the motherfucker's now like 6'2", and I'm like, wow. Like,
how's his body now? Is he still like a skinny guy, or
he's skinny, but he's pretty skinny. His calves are definitely like big, but like upper body is still like the same. But
his height made
up for it. Like, goddamn, bro, like you're tall. Like, all right, like I get it. Like you're tall now, bro. Like,
calm down.
You got that now. No, but honestly, like in high school, like I stopped growing in like 9th grade. I like reached 5'8", and then that was it. That was just like my max. Like I didn't. It's never grew ever since. But
Yeah, I feel that. Honestly, I know friends that grown since elementary. I've known friends that've grown like since middle school, like grown. Like you see them the next year and you notice a change. And like
Mm,
once, like I feel like the ones that hit it in the early school years, like yeah, elementary and middle, I
yeah.
feel like those are the ones that kind of end short. Like they get the short end of the stick, and then they stop growing throughout high school, and then that's their height when they're adults. But I feel like late bloomers, they kind of like once they bloom, even though it's late, they bloom.
No, they 100% blew.
Like for me, I know I'm like actually not that tall, but I'm at like a height that I never would have imagined. Cause believe it or not, I came into high school at 4'9", 70 pounds. I only know this because in P like we did the what is it called, like the head to toe assessment, or like where you check your like your weight, your height, and like they just do all that
I,
in PE.
I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I do know what you mean.
You know
I
what I
do know what you're
mean,
talking
right?
about. Yeah.
But we did that, and like, dang, I wish I had the paper. If I had it, I would show you guys. But yeah, that was like that's what I marked, bro. And then like, I just came into high school looking like a lost child. Like people would just look at me like whose son is this? Like you know what I mean? Like I came into I came into high school with my cousin. He's same grade as me. Shout out Joe if you're watching this. But basically, he was like my best friend at the time. Like he was my best friend and my cousin, and we just like went to school together and we just kicked it. But I would just walk around with him, and then whenever he would run into his own friends, like his own friend, like I'm not gonna say the name, but you know who you are. But his own friend looked at us, looked at me, looked back at my cousin. And he was like, "Oh, what's up? Is this your little brother? Is this your little brother?" I was like, "Bro, we're all in the same grade. Like, we're all in the same grade." But I was right here, my cousin was right here, and like everyone basically was above, like a whole head above me, and like, no, it came to a point where like, I accepted it. I thought I was gonna be short forever. I really did, but I think sophomore year came, and then one guy said my voice got deeper out of nowhere. He said my voice got deep, and I was like, I didn't notice it. I just I was just going about life, and then he said my voice
Yeah.
got deeper, and I got a slight bit taller. So I knew. I was like, this is it. I'm growing. I'm
You
about to hit puberty.
you blossom, bro.
Yeah, and then I'd say it's my junior year, and then into my senior year where I fully bloomed, and then like that's when I became. It was like sophomore year where I became like straight up 5 foot even, and then junior year was like when I turned 5'6". Senior year was like 5'7" ish, 5'8", and then like where I'm at now. Crazy, bro. It's crazy to see like, especially to just witness people grow right in front of you.
No, 100%. Like I can, freaking, my cousins when I was like in like high school, like I was always taller than them. They were like I think you were like 4'9" or like both of them they were 4'9".
Yeah.
I didn't think they'll ever get past me. I'm like, there's no way they'll get past me. Like I'm the oldest, you know.
Right.
I'm freaking 18. They're like 12. You know, there ain't no way. One day, like when I lived over there, they were getting taller. Like I see them like my cousin is up to my shoulders. And I'm like, there's no way.
Like this ain't right.
There's no fucking way he's gonna get taller than me. Like I'm like I pray to God he does not get taller than me. But then I look at his dad, my uncle. My uncle's 5'10". So I'm like, he might. I don't know. He might get tall. But I'm hoping not. Because I want to be the tallest one.
Right.
So freaking, there'd be like years where I didn't like see him. Like I wasn't there for them when they went through like their middle school years, or like their freshman or sophomore years. I went back to see them when they were like their juniors in high school. When I went back, when I tell you that like, there's no way I thought these guys were my cousins. Cause once I said what's up, and then he said hi with the deepest voice, and like
Couldn't believe it.
and then I look up now too. I don't look up to him, but like he's like 2 inches taller than me. Damn. When I look up to him, I'm like, God damn, like there's no way this is you, man. Like I just could have sworn that you were like in my shoulder width, Now like I'm looking up to you now, and like God damn, and your voice is getting deeper, and like you have reach now, like your arms are like really tall. Like there's no way like this is my cousin, but goddamn, like it's true. Like late bloomers, like yeah, man, it's true. Like it's really fucking true.
This is the intermission. I heard my camera turn off.
There's no way.
Intermission.
What does that mean? It's like it's dead? We'll be right back with a short break. But yeah, man, like my cousins, like they were late bloomers too, like you, and they're tall now. Like I'm jealous. I wish I had their height.
No, honestly, yeah. I have that one cousin too. Like I'm like 3 years older than him. I've always been above him, height wise. And then next thing you know, he's like 6'3" now, like freaking, average point guard height in the NBA type shit. Deep ass voice. Bro, I feel like it has something to do with like the generation and like or like maybe the food that like we're feeding like the new generations, you know what I mean? Like
maybe, I'm not sure. I mean, like whatever my aunt fed my cousins, that's what I ate,
Right. So you'd
But
assume you'd be as tall as him.
I would assume, but one of them, Alex, he's the tallest one out of his brothers. He's 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him, I feel like I got him tall. The reason why I say is because when I was 18, he was like 11 or 12. I loved eating cereal. I would always think that milk makes you grow. If you drink a lot of milk, it gets your bones stronger and you'll grow. So I'm like, every night me and him would eat cereal. It don't matter what kind of cereal, we just ate cereal. He adapted to that to the point where in the morning he ate his cereal. Dinner, he didn't want food, he just cereal. Night, just cereal. Like, he just loved cereal. Mm-hmm. And I did too. And then once I left, once I moved out of their house and all that stuff, he still kept eating cereal. Like, that was his thing. He just ate cereal. So me, I went back to living with my mom and my grandma. And I didn't want to eat cereal like this, like how I did back over there with my cousins, just because like when I ate cereal over there, like I had someone to talk to and we were just vibing. Over here, if I eat cereal, like it's just boring. Like I'm just by myself eating cereal. I mean, I can eat cereal with my grandpa, but my grandpa's already of age, Like he just wants to watch soccer. When I want
cereal with you.
No, I know, but like this thing that sucks. Like now, like I can't. I could, but I got for some reason I'm lactose now, and like I get bloated quicker, and if I eat cereal, like that's it. Like that's the only thing I can eat for the whole day.
Does lactose come like? It doesn't like. Can people like become lactose over time?
I feel like they can. I feel like they can.
That's a thing, right? Just like
I kid you not, man. Like when I was a little kid, I had no allergies. I can drink milk like nothing. And then I think senior came like in high school. After high school, like I went with my friends to school. We were gonna jump over the fence to go to the pool. I was like, hold on, you know what? For some reason I was craving strawberry milk.
I love strawberry milk.
So I went to the 7-Eleven and I got a skinny gallon of strawberry milk. Nesquik strawberry. So I got the whole gallon, chugged it. Man, I did not end up jumping the fence.
You regretted it.
I regretted it. My stomach was bubbling. And I'm like, bro, I have to go. He's like, where you going? He's like, I just have to go. Like, my stomach's hurting. Like, what do you mean? We're about to go to school right now.
Did you hear a beep or am I tripping?
I don't know. I didn't hear that. I don't know how you can hear that.
Yeah.
Is AC on?
Nah, it's like it's the heat to cool option. It's like where you pick the coldest temperature and you pick the hottest, and like it just goes in between it.
So it's mid.
Yeah.
Should have just picked the AC. Honestly, when you guys were doing your podcast or whatever, and I think I interrupted, I'm sorry if I did. Like I was texting and I told him like, "Hey, Diane, it's cold. Keep turning on the AC." Me personally, I did not want to turn the AC. The AC was nice.
It's all good, huh?
I love my room cold as fuck. My room, when it's cold, I can sleep like a freaking bear. I just knock out. When it's, I don't know, for me, like I love sleeping with the window open, and I haven't been sleeping with the window open in like the past, like since we've been living here. Like I just can't. I could, but I choose not to, just cause,
I see.
So yeah.
So yeah, you're a cold room type of person.
Yes, man. I love the cold. I prefer cold over hot.
I prefer cold too, no doubt.
The reason why I say this, cause like, once it's cold, yeah, you can't really like hanging outside, cause it's like, I mean, if it's cold, you could. You just gotta wear layers. If it's raining, yeah, you can't hang outside. But look, we have a house, so we have our own house, so people can come over. Yeah, the floor might get wet because their shoes, but it might be just like in the front because they have to take off their shoes and all that stuff. But like past that, like they can it'll be just be the freaking socks.
Yeah.
But the reason why I pick cold over hot is because hot. If I'm sleeping and it's really hot, I sweat, and if I wake up with sweat, I get really angry, and I just have to shower after that. I just can't go back to sleep. I have to shower.
Honestly, I feel you on that one. I hate that. I hate waking up and then just knowing you're sweaty in your bed,
Yeah.
especially when you know it's clean,
Yeah.
and then you just know you gotta wash your laundry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta wash your sheets now.
The thing that sucks is you just showered and then you go to sleep, but then you wake up sweating. So that shower was like a waste. So now you have to re-shower, and the
Yeah.
clothes that you just wore, that's you just wore it for like not even not even like 6 hours. Like it's over. Like you got to put that in the freaking basket and get like washed, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Two, you waste gas. The reason why I say is because your AC's on 24/7 because it's really hot.
Mm-hmm.
It may feel the same, in the cold because like you might want to put the heater on. But I just put the heater on for like just 10 minutes and then turn it off and then that's it. I love the cold. I can be in the cold like for as long as I can.
Yeah. And I feel like there's so many things you could do to cool, like to heat up, rather than things you could do to cool down.
Yeah.
You know, you could just put a heater in front of you. You could wear a sweater, wear some sweats, get under a blanket if it's cold.
Nah,
But if it's hot, like you like if you're not in a room filled with AC or a fan or like cold drinks, like it's looking rough for you, buddy.
It really is, man. Me, like, just the cold is just really better. You can wake up. It's cloudy, not that much sun in your room. It's just it looks dark, but it's morning and it just feels nice.
No, those are like gloomy days though. It could be like sunny but still cold.
Yeah, but like, I'm more of a cloudy person. I love just straight dark with cloud,
Okay.
but it's still sunny.
I see.
Where
Where like the sun's there, it's just hiding behind
just
the
behind
clouds
all
somewhere.
the clouds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my favorite type of clouds are stratus clouds. Those are the type of clouds you see no blue. It's just the sky's filled with freaking clouds.
Yeah.
I love that.
I remember what I forgot what grade I learned about clouds, but there was a grade we learned about every single cloud.
Mine
And
was
there's,
fifth grade.
Different layers. I
Fifth
think
grade.
mine was 5th grade also.
It's stratus, cumulus, and I think citrus or something like it's another with a C. I'm not sure. Stratus is just the whole sky is all cloudy. Cumulus is like those big puffy ones, and like just like one big puffy and like another one puffy, and then the other one is just like it's like a cloud, but it's like been smushed and like ripped apart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Do you think clouds are pre-made? Where do you think they come from?
See, it's funny you say that because I was a little kid passing the refinery. When I see like smoke coming out of the refinery,
Yes.
I thought that was like a cloud maker, and I wanted to work there when I was a little kid.
No, yeah, no cap. I thought that was the cloud makers too. I thought that was like the secret behind why there's those fluffy white things in the air.
Yes, and I don't know. I was like, dang, like I wanna work there. I was like, I wanna make clouds. I wanna like, if I worked there, I'll be making stratus clouds all day.
Stratus clouds for days.
Nothing but just hella clouds in the sky. That's what I would do. But like, now that I think of it, when I got older, my friend told me like, yeah, that's a refinery. That's not for clouds. I'm like, that's just smoke coming out. I was like, damn.
Man, it just shows, man. Imaginations, they're crazier.
I'm telling you, bro, it's overheating. I feel like it's overheating. It's for surely overheating. And we're back.
I don't stand my back.
Big money, big cause.
Honestly, Yeet's been going crazy. I think this year might be Yeet's.
So now you tell me, would you listen to Yeet or would you still listen to Tekka?
Lil Tecca.
Now, why do you say Lil Tecca?
Lil Tecca, just his vibes are immaculate. Like
what is it? Is it because of the vibes or the flow?
It's just everything. Like, you admire his flow, you admire his work in general as an artist. He makes his own beats, he raps over it, and it's not just any type of rapping, it's melodic rapping, and
Yes.
that's one of my favorite like types of rap. It's just like catchy to the ear.
It really does.
I really love how it sounds, and just I don't know, he just slaps to me. Like he's my number one favorite artist, no doubt.
Me, like, I still like Trippie Redd, but he hasn't made a banger in a while.
In a minute.
In a minute, you know.
Hey,
And like,
he's still up there though.
no, he's for sure still up there on my list. You know, like he's Love Scars will forever be my favorite song of him. Love Scars for sure. But yeah, bro, he has been blowing up like
He's been
goddamn.
going crazy.
And it's crazy because he's part Mexican and Romanian, so Mexicans going up.
It's also funny because like most of his lyrics don't even make sense.
Yeet.
Yeah, his
Mumbling
lyrics,
as
yeah,
fuck.
his lyrics don't make sense, bro. But his songs do bang.
Fucking mumbling the whole time.
Nah, but you just gotta admire artists like that, you know. Like they're just making making music that sounds good to their ear, and just putting it out there, and just, you know, people come along, fans come along.
Oh yeah, but like you say, you still prefer, like, you know, Taika over Yeet.
100%. Yeah.
Me, I'm the same way. Like, I like, no matter how many good artists are out there, I still like Trippie Redd. You know, I feel like that dude's like a brother to me. I feel like that dude's like a brother to me just because his birthday is June 18, and then my birthday is June 17. So I feel like
It's a day right after yours.
Gemini brothers right there. You know,
Gemini gang.
At first though, A$AP Rocky was my favorite artist. A$AP Rocky, all high school, it's all A$AP. That's all let's do. A$AP Rocky.
That's your Instagram name too, right? A$AP Rico.
A$AP Rico, yeah. I got the. It used to be back then. It used to be Trippie Rico, but then I don't know. Like, so I want to change it up. Do A$AP Rico. You know?
Man, your favorite artist went from A$AP Rocky to Trippie Redd, but your social media names went from Trippie
Rico
Redd to fucking
A$AP Rico. Yeah, I don't know. I like switching it up. You know, like I want to like. I don't want people to think I'm trippy. I feel like I'm not trippy at all. I'm goofy. If you guys know me, I'm a very goofy guy. I'm very goofy. I like making people laugh in my own way. I don't know. I'm just like a funny guy once you get to know me.
Backs. Yeah, it's good to be different. You know, you always want to stand out.
I hate that a lot of people, like, when they first know me, or like if they see me, like I look like a mean guy just because of my eyebrows. You know, I have a high arch on my eyebrows, and
yeah.
He's
not lying. He gets that a lot.
I get that a lot, yeah. Especially when we had to do the mask still at work. Imagine a mask covering my mouth and like just my eyebrows just hella high arch.
What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
Like, wow, this is me in the serious face. Look, it's bad. Like, I look really mean. I look horrible. I look really freaking mean. But I'm not mean. I'm a nice person.
That's what they say. RBFs are.
Yeah, resting bitch face.
Oh, you got an RNF.
I don't know.
I can't say it. I can't say it, but that's what that is. Cause we're not female. We're male. I'll probably cut that out. I'll probably leave it there. It doesn't matter. I didn't say anything bad.
This is all raw footage right here.
This is just who we are.
Yeah.
This is just who we are as people.
Really?
As friends, as roommates, as coworkers, as acquaintances.
Me, I'm very goofy, hardworking, and I can also have my days where I can be moody and like, I don't know, I just have my off days, you know? My life is like a roller coaster. I could be really happy, and the next day I could be like down and like don't want to talk to people and like annoyed. Next day I'm back to like happiness. I don't know, my whole brain is just a roller coaster. But overall, like, I'm a nice guy. I would never do anything to like hurt somebody.
Yeah. And once you
and if I do hurt somebody, like, I'm very sorry, you know. I would be a man, come up to you and be like, if you didn't like what I did, I apologize, and I would never do it again, and I'll keep my word.
Yeah. You're very upfront.
I really am.
It's a great thing.
Especially with my friends. If my friends don't like anything that this other person is doing, I'm, as a bigger person, will go to that guy and be like, hey, man, this guy doesn't like what you just did. He may not tell you just because he doesn't care, but I care. And like, that's my friend. So don't do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Go get you a friend like Rico, guys.
It's just how I am.
Yeah, bro. But, damn, bro, those intermissions threw me off, bro. I hate that. I hate how that happened.
The camera thing?
Yeah.
It's okay, man.
I really hate how that happened. That threw me off. But, Yeah. Hey, but look, this is I had to show this after the first episode of the podcast. I filmed a little vlog. I mean, hopefully it should be out already before this episode. But if it's not, I filmed a vlog. These came in different eggs, different balls, right? It's just like there was multiple of them. There's only like 4 left in the box, but it's a 1 out of 6 chance of getting Gru, and then the rest are the Despicable Me characters,
Minions.
the minions, yeah. And then it was just a very small chance of getting it. And shout out to Joel, bro. But we have a friend that looks just like him, and it's not us making fun of him. I promise. He's a very nice, genuine, kind dude, and we're all friends. But he even embraces it. I think he had an Xbox name or something, social media name, where he called himself like Slimy Gru or something.
Slimy Gru.
Yeah. But
Slimmy.
Slimmy.
Gru.
Yeah, I thought it was Slimmy, but I think Gmo said it was Slimy because Justin's online name is Grimy.
It's Guillermo, man.
But I don't know. But we I don't know. It just we really just got him like out of 4 balls. Like we really unpackaged him, and I just feel like manifestation is real.
And it's crazy when he unboxed that, his ass fucked me up from the deepest sleep I've ever had. This is what I woke up to. Ready? I woke up to this. I woke up to, oh my god! That's all I fucking woke up to. Woke up hella quick. Opened the door. These motherfuckers are just in the freaking living room, just laughing it up. I wanted to see what happened. They're playing with toys, and I'm like, oh, that's probably what they're doing.
Yeah,
but then when I was about to go back to my room, that's like, I pulled a Joel, bro. And with me knowing, I'm like, oh, he pulled a Gru, cause like he pulled a Gru.
Yeah, I was juiced because I kind of like had a feeling like something special was gonna happen, but at the same time, like the chances are so low. Like it's not possible.
Where'd you get the balls?
We had a Walmart run.
So after the podcast, you went to
After
Walmart?
the podcast, we went to Walmart, and then yeah, we just
they had a lot of those.
the box only had like 4 more left in them. We just copped the rest of them.
Damn, because I mean,
It's gonna be a good vlog.
there's
honestly.
3, because there's 3 downstairs.
Really?
3 minions.
Oh yeah, those are the other ones.
And then I'm like, I was looking for that one. I was like, where's that one? Because I know you guys pulled it,
Yeah.
but I'm guessing this is yours.
This is it right here.
Yeah, this
I want to
is yours.
give it to Joel personally, and I want to record me giving it to him, and then I'm gonna add that to the vlog. So that's why it's not out yet. I still need to edit it. But Joel, you're gonna receive this.
But I just want it.
If it doesn't want it, then I'll keep it for the memories. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be a video. So
Nah, Healy's better like it though.
yeah, it's so squishy.
Is it?
Peep that.
From what I heard, that you were playing with the nose the whole time.
I was just like doing. I was playing with the nose just now.
He do got a big nose.
Hey, but Despicable Me is a good movie though. It's entertaining.
1 out of 6. That's crazy.
Yeah, 1 out of 6 chance
Would've
with
thought.
4 balls. So I don't know the calculations, but it's still a very low chance of getting it.
That just shows you, bro. Like, anything can happen.
Anything.
Anything can happen.
And like I just feel like that whole day, like us recording, going to Walmart, I think everything just added up. Like there were just things that happened that day that really made me feel like that I was doing something right. Do you ever have those type of days?
Yeah, I do.
It's weird.
I feel like once I get everything like done, I feel like I did something right.
You're just like, this was supposed to happen.
Just think about it. Let's say for this Friday, for instance, this
Mhm.
Friday I go to work 8 hours from freaking 5 to 1:30, then I come back home. I just got paid. I get paid this Friday too, so big money.
Big monies.
I'm saving that I'm saving that one for the rent and the utilities. And then after that, like, I can do whatever I want, hang out with my friends. And then when I hang out with them at night, it just feels right. It feels like, it feels like I don't know, just working, getting up in the morning, going to work, coming back home knowing that you got paid to that day too, it feels right. Like you just put in the hours. Once you're done, you get paid. You got paid. Like you get your paycheck. I go home. Yeah, I'm alone. But when my friends come back, like we always turn up. You know.
Like,
I hope we can turn up this Friday. You know, when you guys get off work, just. Cause I always tell grandma's like, you want to turn up? I was like, yes. Can you buy a bottle? He's like, yeah. You know, if I get off on time. He does get off on time. He just forgets to buy the bottle. Like, come on, man. At least buy something. At least buy beer. You know, yeah, we have beer, but it's like it's warm and it's.
we have a couple hard liquor bottles left. I think.
Yeah, but we have like we have Casamigos and all that.
Yeah.
I do want to buy the big one again though. The
Don't
classic,
worry. We're the
classic.
Slat House. We'll definitely provide.
I just want to buy this $300 bottle. It's $300.
The one where you could just ding. Are you talking about that one?
No, that one was $150.
Okay, that's like around the same price as the 1942.
Yeah, but the one I want to get, it's the same thing, the same doing, but the whole thing, the whole shit is black and gold, and the bell is gold.
Ooh.
So imagine the main color is black, and
Yeah.
the thin lines around it is gold. But the bell, you know how our bell is shiny gray, like shiny silver.
Yeah.
This one is shiny gold.
Really?
And it's just $300.
Really?
I don't know why it's $200. It's the same thing, but it's just $300.
It was probably the way it was aged.
Probably.
Maybe.
It probably is.
Yeah. Do you think it's worth spending that much on alcohol?
Hell no.
I don't think
If
it
you do
is.
that shit, it's a waste of your money.
I'd say it's only worth it if it's for a special occasion and for like a special person. You know,
Think
like,
about it.
if I want to spend this much on you, I will, and it's because I care about you.
Think about it. I spent $150 on the Casamigos, right? The big one, the gallon. It was worth it because the next day, me and Matt drank it on a freaking weekday. It was the same day. It was a Wednesday. We got drunk. We took 10 shots in under 5 minutes. And that was crazy because I got drunk. He was drunk. He was hella drunk.
I got pretty drunk that day.
To the point where he tapped out. And he owed me a shot because I beat him in the dart.
Yeah.
He was whooping my ass, but then I came in clutch, and then when it came to the point where I won, he just kept saying, "Bro, I'm so on. I don't want to do it no more. Like I can't really go. Like I'm really turned." I was like, "Bro, let's just take one more shot. Like you have to." It's like, "No, man, I can't."
Yeah,
like he's
I
like,
know we're home already, bro, but it's just if you know, you know. Like alcohol is so bad. It's so terrible.
It's
I hate
dangerous.
alcohol.
It's
I love
dangerous.
being drunk. It's so fun, but when
It's
it comes to
dangerous.
consuming alcohol, it's dangerous and it's just not pleasant.
It's not.
I hate having it in my mouth. Pause.
It's really dangerous. You know, like alcohol can change you as a person.
Can.
The inner you comes out, and everything. The inner you and the truth comes out. So
Yeah. And I wanted to ask this too, because I feel like I have a sense of how you're gonna answer this, but do you believe that there's a difference between being drunk with dark liquor and being drunk with light liquor?
I feel like it is. I feel there's a difference. With
Yeah.
light liquor, I can get drunk and be cool, and be amazing. I do get a little horny, but that's everybody, you know.
It
No
comes,
lie.
it comes.
It comes. Dark liquor on the other hand, I'm a different person. Like I feel like I'm a Gemini, so I feel like my twin comes out, my inner twin, my inner evil self comes out. I want to fight somebody.
You're twinning them.
If somebody eyes me like a different way, and I see that, I'll think that either like you're checking me, and you like you want to fight. So I'll obviously go up to you and be like, what's your problem? Like, why are you looking at me and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like light alcohol. I feel like I'm happy, perfect. I can have fun. Dark liquor, I'm just horrible, and I like want to fight for some reason. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I'm the same way. I believe in it too. I feel like with dark liquor, I'm more aggressive. Like I'm like with dark liquor, like Henny, Jack Daniels, like any dark liquor you could really think of. Like I'm just more touchy and I'm more aggressive. Not touchy like on the girls' side. More
No,
touchy
I
on
feel
my
like-
homies' side.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean, the bros. But
Yeah.
I'll just be hopping on them like I fucking love you, bro. Like I'm so drunk right now.
Yeah.
I feel so good.
Yeah, bro. I feel like it's overheating probably. It's okay though.
We'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up.
I was legit about to say like you could be touchy on the girls if that's your girlfriend, but if it's if it's a random lady, it looks bad on you just because I don't think a girl that you don't know wants to be touched on. You feel me? You feel me? And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
I love that. Okay. So it's looking like our filming camera is actually overheating. So it looks like it's about a good time to about wrap things up.
Yes, sir.
Is that okay?
That's fine with me. Don't worry, I will be back. I'm here every day. I would like to be here next Monday when all four of us are here.
We'll all be here for sure.
Yeah,
We're all in the same household, so
yeah.
no doubt it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
100%.
Right now I'm 1-1. I have my first podcast, and I've lost one, which is freaking the past one on Monday. I wasn't here, sadly. I'm sorry.
All good. I'm sure the people will love you, Rico.
Yeah, I hope so.
As to all of us.
I hope so.
But yeah, I'm sorry about the camera, guys. I promise it'll be cooler next time to record the whole session through. But if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to check out the merch, www.SlattAces.com. But yeah, it's been about it. It's been your host, SlattAces. Or you could just call me Matt. It's my real name. Real birth certificate name, believe it or not. Just Matt, not Matthew.
Just Matt.
And it's been your boy, Rico.
So, guys.
Yes, sir. And we out. Peace it.
Peace it.